Do you feel lost when people speak English too fast? You hear one word, then it's gone. The sentence disappears. Your brain stops. But today, I will show you how to understand English, even when everyone speaks very fast. Yes, it's possible. Stay until the end, because I will give you a secret that native speakers never tell. The secret that makes fast English crystal clear. Imagine watching a movie, listening to a podcast, or talking with a native speaker, and finally, understanding every word. No subtitles, no stress, just flow. That's what you will learn in this video. Let's start. Step 1. Train your ears, not your eyes. Most people make the same mistake when they try to learn English. They depend on their eyes. They watch movies with subtitles. They read the transcript of a podcast. They check translations every time they don't understand something. And maybe this feels safe. Maybe it feels like you're learning. But the truth is, every time you use your eyes, your ears get weaker. Your brain gets lazy. And when someone finally speaks English fast, face to face, you panic. You freeze. You miss everything. So the first step to finally understand English when everyone speaks too fast is this. Stop using your eyes. Train your ears. This is not about reading. This is not about grammar. This is about building a brain that reacts fast, a brain that catches sounds instantly. And you can only do this with your ears. Here's a simple but powerful exercise. Take one short piece of English audio. It could be 30 seconds, 1 minute, maximum 2 minutes. A clip from a movie, a piece of a podcast, even a YouTube video. Now just listen. No subtitles, no reading, no translation. The first time, you will understand almost nothing. That's normal. Your brain is waking up. The second time, you will catch a little more. The third time, you will hear words you didn't notice before. By the fifth time, you will understand 40%, 50%, maybe even more. Why? Because your brain is not a machine that needs translations. Your brain is a prediction system. It listens, it compares, it adapts. Every repetition makes the sound clearer. Every repetition builds a stronger connection inside your mind. Think about how babies learn. A baby never sees subtitles. They don't study grammar rules. They don't have a dictionary. They only hear every single day. They hear sounds, rhythm, music of the language. And little by little, their brain unlocks the code. After months, they start speaking naturally. You're not a baby anymore, but your brain still works the same way. It learns from sound. So here's your mission. Every day, choose 1 minute of fast English audio. Listen to it 5 times. No text, no subtitles. At first, it feels difficult, but after a few days, you will notice something magical. Your ears start catching more. You recognize words instantly. And when you go back to a movie, a song, or a real conversation, you understand more than ever before. This is the foundation. This is the first step. Stop training your eyes. Start training your ears. Because only your ears can prepare you for real, fast English. Step 2. Use the slow motion shadowing method. Here is one of the biggest problems English learners face. They listen to English. They understand a little, but their mouth stays closed. They never speak while listening. And because of this, their ears never adapt to the real rhythm of the language. They can read, they can write, but when people speak fast, they feel lost. Why? Because listening without speaking creates a delay in the brain. Your brain hears the sound, but your mouth doesn't respond. There is no rhythm. There is no flow. That's why the second step is so powerful: shadowing. Shadowing means you listen, and at the same time, you repeat what you hear. Like a shadow follows the body, your voice follows the speaker. It feels strange in the beginning, but soon your brain and mouth start working together. Now, here is the secret. Don't start at full speed. If you try to copy natives speaking super fast, you'll get frustrated. It's like trying to lift 100 kilos at the gym on your first day. You will fail. You will give up. So instead, use slow motion. Take an English audio, a podcast, a movie scene, even a song. Slow it down. You can use YouTube speed controls or any player that allows 0.75x speed. At this speed, the words become clear. The rhythm becomes simple. And now, repeat after the speaker. Word by word, sound by sound. Even if you make mistakes, don't stop. Keep going. Then, increase the speed. From 0.75x to 0.85x. From 0.85x to 0.95x. And finally, to 1.0, the original speed. This is the same principle athletes use. They don't start running full speed on day one. They build muscle step by step. And suddenly, what looked impossible becomes easy. Shadowing is muscle training for your ears, your mouth, and your brain. It forces you to hear the sounds, feel the rhythm, and reproduce it. And this rhythm is the key to understanding fast English. Because here is the truth: natives don't just speak with words. They speak with rhythm, music, and flow. And if you don't train your mouth with this rhythm, your ears will never catch it. So here's your daily exercise. Take 2 minutes of English audio. Slow it down. Repeat everything with the speaker. Do this for 5 minutes a day. At first, you will stumble. You will feel slow. You will laugh at yourself. But little by little, you will notice something magical. Your tongue gets faster. Your lips move naturally. And your ears start predicting the sounds. Suddenly, when you go back to normal speed, everything feels easier. The fast English that once felt like noise now feels like music. And you don't just understand it, you can repeat it, flow with it, and feel confident inside it. This is the power of shadowing. It's not reading. It's not grammar. It's real training for real English. So, stop waiting for the perfect moment. Start today. Use slow motion. Shadow every sound. And watch how fast English becomes natural English. Step 3. Catch the key words, not every word. Here's a truth most English learners don't realize. You don't need to understand every single word to understand English. In fact, trying to catch 100% of the words is the fastest way to feel lost and frustrated. Native speakers speak fast. They connect words. They shorten them. They even leave words out. And if you chase every word, your brain can't keep up. But here's the secret that the best teachers and linguists know. Focus on the key words. Every sentence has 2 or 3 words that carry the main meaning. These are usually nouns, verbs, or words that express emotion. Everything else is noise. For example, a native speaker might say, "I was kind of thinking about maybe going to the store later." At first, this sounds fast and confusing. Your mind wants to translate every word. But if you focus on the key words, thinking, store, later, you instantly understand the main idea. Your brain fills in the rest. This method works because our brains are wired to recognize patterns and meaning. We don't need every single word to understand a conversation in our native language. English works the same way. By training yourself to catch only the key words, you reduce stress. You stop trying to be perfect. You stop freezing when someone talks too fast. Here's how to practice. Take a short audio clip. Listen once without subtitles. Now, try to write down only the key words you hear. Don't worry about the rest. Listen again. Add any words you missed. Repeat this 2 to 3 times. You will notice something amazing. Even if you don't catch every word, your brain starts understanding the meaning naturally. You begin predicting words before they are even said. You start feeling the rhythm of English. And fast speech stops being intimidating. This technique works for movies, conversations, podcasts, even songs. When you apply it consistently, your understanding grows exponentially. You will start enjoying fast English instead of fearing it. The real magic is that by focusing on key words, you start thinking in English. Your brain stops translating every sentence. It picks up meaning directly. And that's the key to fluency. So, stop chasing perfection. Stop trying to hear every word. Start catching the essence. Focus on the words that matter. Let your brain do the rest. This simple shift will transform the way you understand English. It will turn noise into clarity. It will give you the confidence to listen, respond, and flow naturally in any conversation. Step 4. Practice with real chaos. Here's the problem most English learners face. They practice only with perfect English. Clean podcasts. Clear YouTube lessons. Slow, articulate voices. This feels safe. It feels comfortable. And yes, you might think you're learning. But here's the truth. Real life is not clean. Real life is messy. People speak fast. They interrupt each other. They shorten words. They use slang. They make mistakes. They talk over each other. And if you only train with clean English, you will always feel lost when it gets real. That's why this step is crucial. Practice with chaos. Expose yourself to messy English. Street interviews. Vlogs. Podcasts with multiple speakers. Live streams. Anything that is unpredictable and noisy. At first, it will feel impossible. Too many words. Too many voices. Too much noise. Your brain might scream, "I can't understand this." But here's the secret. This is exactly what your brain needs. The chaos forces your brain to filter information. It trains you to catch patterns. It teaches you to focus on meaning, not every single word. It makes your listening sharp. Think about it like this. Athletes train in extreme conditions. They run uphill. They lift heavier weights. They practice in high heat or cold. Then, when they go back to normal conditions, everything feels easier. English works the same way. If you survive the chaos, normal conversations feel slow and clear. Suddenly, movies, TV shows, and even fast talkers don't intimidate you anymore. Here's how to start. Choose one chaotic audio source. It could be a live interview, a podcast with multiple speakers, or a street conversation video. Listen. Don't worry if you don't catch everything. Focus on the rhythm. Focus on the key words. Replay if necessary, but never get frustrated. Do this every day for 5 to 10 minutes. At first, your brain will struggle. It will feel exhausting. But after a few weeks, something amazing happens. You start catching words and sentences you never noticed before. You understand the meaning naturally, even in fast, messy speech. The power of this step is huge. It builds confidence. It builds listening speed. It trains your brain to understand real English. So don't run from messy, chaotic English. Embrace it. Practice with it. Survive the storm. And when you go back to normal English, it will feel effortless. Chaos is your friend. The more you practice in real conditions, the faster and stronger your brain becomes. This is the step that separates learners who struggle from learners who flow naturally with fast English. Step 5, the 10-second replay rule. Here's the biggest enemy of English learners: panic. When you don't understand something, your brain freezes. You stop listening. You start translating in your head. And in that moment, the fast English you hear becomes noise. This is where most learners fail. They hear one sentence they don't get. They panic. They stop. They feel lost. The solution is simple, but almost nobody uses it: the 10-second replay rule. Whenever you don't understand a sentence, here's what you do. Go back 10 seconds. Replay. Listen carefully. Focus on keywords. Focus on rhythm. Listen again if necessary. Then move on. The first time, you might understand nothing. That's normal. The second time, one word will appear. The third time, a few more words will make sense. Here's the key: never replay more than 3 times. If you repeat too much, your brain gets tired. It stops learning. Move on. Trust the process. Why this works: your brain learns from repetition, not from translation. Each replay strengthens your auditory memory. Each replay connects sound to meaning. Little by little, your brain starts predicting words. You start understanding sentences before they are fully said. Imagine this scenario. You are watching a fast conversation in a movie. At first, it's noise. You don't catch a word. You replay 10 seconds. You notice the word gonna. You replay again. Now you hear wanna. You replay one last time. Suddenly, you catch kinda. These small words are the real English. They're what native speakers use every day. And once your brain learns them, fast speech becomes easy. The beauty of the 10-second replay rule is that it builds both speed and confidence. You no longer fear fast English. You no longer freeze. Instead, your brain adapts naturally. You start enjoying English instead of stressing over it. Here's how to practice every day. Choose one short audio. Listen through once. Don't worry about understanding everything. Replay 10 seconds when needed. Catch the keywords. Focus on rhythm. Repeat the process. After a few weeks, something amazing happens. Your brain stops panicking. Your ears and mind work together. Fast English becomes not only understandable, but also enjoyable. This is the final step. It transforms fear into skill. It transforms noise into clarity. And it prepares you to finally understand English, even when everyone speaks too fast. Follow the 10-second replay rule consistently, and you will feel your fluency growing every day. You've just learned the 5 most powerful steps to finally understand English when everyone speaks too fast. Step 1. Train your ears, not your eyes. Step 2. Shadow and slow motion. Step 3. Catch the key words, not every word. Step 4. Practice with real chaos. Step 5. Use the 10-second replay rule. These steps are not theory. They are practiced by the best language learners in the world. They are used by international students, professionals, and people who actually speak English fluently every day. Here's the truth. Fast English is not impossible. It's not a talent. It's a skill your brain can develop if you follow these steps consistently. The difference between someone who freezes and someone who flows naturally is simple. Practice the right way. Not hours of grammar. Not endless translation. Real listening. Real speaking. Real understanding. Imagine yourself a few weeks from now. You're watching a movie. The characters speak fast. You catch every word. You understand jokes, slang, and emotions. No subtitles. No panic. Just flow. Confidence. Freedom. That future is possible. And it starts with the first step today. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Pick one audio. Start shadowing. Listen. Replay. Catch keywords. Embrace the chaos. Every day you practice, you're building speed. Every day you practice, you're training your brain to understand real English naturally. And every day you practice, you're moving closer to fluency. Fast English is not a dream. It's a skill you can master. And now, you have a roadmap. The question is simple. Are you ready to take action? Start today. Follow these steps. And soon, fast English will stop feeling impossible and start feeling natural.